What is up, planet? It is the priest. I'm back with another pick a card reading. In today's pick a card reading, I'm going to be looking at your love life for the year of 2020. 2019 was pretty much a hot ass mess when it came to love and relationships, so I'm hoping that we can have some good news and some good vibes for 2020. If you guys are interested in booking a personal reading, finding out information about my merchandise, my book, my online tarot course, which is I'm still working on and still in the progress of, then you can find that information in the description box below. Also, I just want to say, if you guys are new to my channel, welcome to the planet where we embrace love, happiness, freedom, and most importantly, truth. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course, I always show my gratitude in the intros. I don't really care how long it is because it is a big deal for me to just show my gratitude for all of you guys who support my message, my vision, and all of the comments. I try to get back to as many people as I can. But like I always say, follow me on Instagram at the Tarot Priest if you guys want to be more interactive and have something to share with me. All right, so we're going to get into today's reading. Yes, I have 6 decks here. This is the most decks I've had, but I feel like there are so many different scenarios in love in general, and so I want to make sure that because this is a general reading, you're pretty much just taking what resonates with you, and what doesn't, you can leave behind. So I do have 6 decks here. I'm going to go to a close-up view, so if you guys need to pause the video to choose which deck resonate or is pulling towards you, then you can definitely do that. All right, here's a close-up of the decks. All right, so we have deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3, deck number 4, deck number 5, deck number 6, and again, close up, close up. They look the same, but I swear they're not. All right, we're gonna hop into today's reading to see what 2020 has in store for your love life. All right, if you guys chose deck number 1, this is your reading in what to expect in your love life or love life for 2020. All right, let's start with the events and circumstances. Wow, Ace of Cups right off the bat. This is a good sign. Well, if you're looking for love, this is a good sign. Some of you guys could be in a relationship. Some of you guys are probably not. I'm going to be looking at both scenarios because I realize that there are thousands of people watching this video. So I just want to make sure that I'm including all scenarios. Okay. So it looks like some of you had a recent breakup or you had a recent on and off situation. Usually with the 8 of Cups here in reverse, this is all about walking away. But for some reason, as it's in the reverse, it means that this was an on and off situation, or you guys could have had an on and off past life. But this tells me that there's new love coming in, and new love is here. But also I'm picking up that you guys were in a long-term relationship. Some of you guys were in a long-term relationship. And basically, I even feel like some of you guys are divorced or going through a divorce. That's for very few of you guys, but regardless, divorce in a long-term relationship sometimes comes up with the same energy. So I do see that for you guys. This year I'm feeling like is a new beginning in love and relationships. So that's good. Yeah, you guys are moving out of the past. This is amazing. All right, so you're moving out of the past. Some of you are ready to move on and have new love in your life, but some of you guys are still kind of on hold because of the on and off. And basically what I'm feeling like is higher self is saying that you're gonna have to make a decision to cut the cord. That's what it seems like. Okay, I don't know what cards are here, but I'm very interested in seeing what the hell is going on because this is definitely past energy. And there's someone that's coming in, but because your energy is stuck in the past, it's making it really hard for new love to come in. So there is blockages basically in your love life. All right, let's keep going. All right, friendship and action. Yeah, so basically right now, Spirit is saying that for the year of 2020, as you're going into 2020, not to take too much action on your love life, to kind of let things happen, let things flow. Whatever this relationship is that you guys just got out of, again, for those of you who were in a long-term relationship or it felt like a long-term relationship, new love is coming in. And basically universe is like, don't worry about it. I will send the person when the time is right. But right now you're working on establishing core foundations and principles for your next relationship, basically in 2020. So whoever this person is that's coming in 2020, it's going to start off as a friendship. So what I'm also hearing is release expectations when you guys are dating in 2020, because I feel like a lot of you in your outlook on relationships, because you've been in a long-term relationship, or you really feel strongly about commitment, that sometimes that expectation puts a lot of control, or more of like a blanket over the next person, in a sense of pushing them away. So basically, if you guys are going on dates and you're like, well, do you want to get married? That's the first question. You're looking for a long-term relationship. This can push that new person away, basically is what they're saying. So right now, it's for 2020, I see that you guys are spending time socializing, as it says here. Changing your surroundings in your friendships is huge, because whoever this person is, I feel like you're going to start as a friend. Now we have two different scenarios here. We have some of you guys who are on and off with this relationship, but then we also have this new love coming in. So when this person comes in, based on what I'm seeing here, it's going to start off as a friendship, but only because you're shifting your energy, and because you're shifting your energy, your friends are shifting too. So your social events are going to be completely different from what they used to be, because you want to attract someone at a better frequency than you've been attracting. Basically, if some of you guys are like, I'm dating, but I just can't seem to find the one, or you're afraid of dating, or whatever the case may be, it seems like what Spirit is saying is allow things to happen. Action was in the reverse, so right now is not the time. Strange companions in stranger places, challenges, use your imagination. Yeah. So again, a lot of you, what Spirit is saying is, as you're in 2020, you're working on yourself, but part of that is shifting your energy so that the people around you shift, like I just mentioned. And that's because there's a lot of people around you right now with low vibrational energy. And so the few of you guys that are looking for love, you're not going to manifest them with the people around you. You know how you have a friend, and then they have a friend, and then all of a sudden you're like, ooh, that person's like, they're cute. Like, I want to get to know them. That scenario seems like it's going to happen when you're meeting this new people, but it's not going to happen with the people that you have now, basically. Because that type of energy you guys don't want. I feel like genuinely, if you chose this deck, you want a relationship that's going to last. Some of you, I feel like, also are afraid to start all over because of this past relationship. The divorce, the past relationship. And those of you who know, I feel very strongly that majority of you guys are transitioning into being open to new love. Yeah, 8 of Wands in reverse. So this is communication on hold. Everything's on hold. This new relationship is on hold. All right, let's see what else is going on. Romance, yeah. I feel like it's on hold, but in 2020, you're preparing for this. Spirit is basically saying, I want to send you the person that you can actually not only fall in love with, but a partnership that you can have in 2020. That's much more important than just saying I'm in a relationship or giving it a title. And so romance and everything is on hold right now. And it says, look for a sign. So it seems like this person you will know. Again, like I said, the few things that I'm picking up is you guys will have part of the same soul family. They will be a positive person, and they're looking to grow. You guys are basically on the same path. So remember, when you're manifesting a soulmate, you have to be on the same frequency. A lot of people don't realize that. All right, so we have 4 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is the divorce card. Again, some of you guys are basically breaking up or broke up in this year with a relationship that felt like a long ass relationship, or it was a long on and off relationship, or divorce. Like, I feel very heavily on that. But Knight of Cups, somebody else is coming in. So someone else is coming in, but it's not time yet. It seems like for the first 3 months, it's not time. I don't feel like it's time. And that's because, again, like I always say, guys, with your current energy now, you guys are still kind of stuck in the past. You're working on moving forward, but you don't want to attract people in this energy because that person is not going to be for you. And so that means that, okay, I trust, that's the word. I trust universe and God, that God would bring me the right person, and I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to move forward and work on myself and work on my endeavors. Okay. All right. So we also have the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, it's not going to be too long before this person comes in. The Page, or the Knight, sorry. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles is in reverse. So this person is more mature. They might be older than you also. And then Justice. So we have the Libra energy. You don't have to be a Libra, but you can. We also have Taurus energy here. It's interesting because Libras, when I think of Libras, I think of like love. So whoever this person is, they're very romantic. and it looks like you're meeting them in 2020. It could just start off as a friend, but I feel like it's going to take some time before it develops into like a romantic fairy tale or whatever you guys are looking for. Criticizing one another. New beginning, yeah. So basically, like I said, there is an opportunity for a new beginning in love in 2020. But a lot of you guys, I don't know if you've watched the past videos I've been posting about 2020 guidance and so forth, there needs to be some cleaning up before this person can come in. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the right timing. Like, they can come in today and it would not work. And that's what universe is saying, like waiting for the right alignment for both of you guys to kind of be on the same page. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So while you're living your dreams, I feel like you guys are moving forward. You're working on yourself. You're inspired about your dreams. Once you get into this energy, your energy shifts. You start attracting different people, and boom, this person comes in. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So this seems like a few of you guys might be in a relationship. Again, it seems like off and on. So if you're wondering why this relationship is not working or did not work, it's because of the conditional love, that measurement that was on the relationship. I just feel the need to say that. So the conditions and the expectations that were set in the relationship, in this one, that on and off, or maybe this is the first time you guys broke up, there's a lot of criticizing one another. There was a lot of unhappiness, and there wasn't enough acceptance within. I'm who I am, you are who you are, I love you unconditionally, boom. Like, that's the type of love that you're looking for, that someone would come in and they won't judge you. They won't have these high expectations of you. They will just love you for who you are. That's where the universe is trying to take you to. All right, let's see. Once upon a midnight dreary, creativity, genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow. So while you guys are working on your dreams, working on your artistic expression, inviting energy into a new passion project, really focusing on yourself, this is what's going to help raise your vibration for your love life in 2020 for this person to come in. I don't know why, but I feel like some of you guys are going to be dating a lot in 2020. But in particular, there's one person that's going to be someone that's sent in from the universe, God, whatever you believe, and you'll know, again, because they're coming up as a Knight of Cups. They want to offer you something, but they're not pressuring it because you guys are starting off with a good, solid friendship, which is amazing. All right, honor the masculine. Respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. So basically what this is about, again, the acceptance and love. I'm not sure why respecting men is here. Let's see. Time and tide, ocean spells and rituals. Honor the masculine. So I feel like this is about you also. The masculine side of you is known to be a leader, very confident. And I feel like the last relationship that you guys were into, or that off and on situation, or the divorce, or whatever resonates with you in this past relationship, it was very heavy in the sense of feeling like, it's almost like feeling like you guys were not doing enough, or not good enough, or they weren't. It was something along the lines of that. And so what you're learning is to, again, because I feel like some of you are like, oh, I have to start all over. You just got out of this long relationship and you don't know where to start. And so with the honor of the masculine, this is about your confidence, your leadership, your assertiveness, your dominance. But it's not with relationships, it's within your life, right? Being more confident, building up your confidence after this relationship, things of that nature. So all of this stuff needs to be clean for a new beginning to come. And for the first card to come out, the Ace of Cups, this tells me that you guys do have a love coming in 2020. And it's coming in a place where you guys are just focusing on yourself and focusing on your dreams. And then, yeah, the last card, overall guidance for your love life in 2020, is new partner. Somebody's coming in, but they're not going to come in until you raise your frequency and clean up this energy. A chance, and another thing I just heard, is to cut the cord from this relationship so that you guys can be free and happy. It's time. It's time. It's time in 2020 to cut this cord of this on and off relationship, the marriage, the divorce, or the past relationship, whatever it is that you're hanging on to. Because some of you guys are like, oh, I haven't been with that person for so-and-so. For some of you, I haven't been with that person for like 6 months, 7 months, but you still have past energy. You know what I'm saying? You can break up with someone 2 years ago and still hold on to the energy. Okay. So this is what you guys are cleaning up so this new person can come and you guys can actually have a really good partnership based off of a solid friendship. All right, a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Some of you guys have been praying for this, but as I mentioned, you have a specific prayer for this new person coming in, like a specific person in a frequency that you guys want to attract. Therefore, it requires you to elevate. All right, pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Again, they feel like a soulmate. They feel like I feel like I've known this person before. That's kind of like what I see you guys saying. So if you guys chose deck number 1, this is your reading and what to expect in your love life for 2020. Don't forget to comment down below so I can get you guys some comments back of encouragement and uplifting in your love life. I know that a lot of you guys have been on and off and dealing with this long relationship and cutting the cord, which can be very exhausting and tiring, but there is hope on the other side. All right, I'm gonna move on to deck number 2. All right, if you guys chose deck number 2, this is your reading and what to expect for your love life in the year of 2020. All right. Compassion. This deck had a lot of cards in it, actually. I remember now shuffling through. And I just took them because I felt led to. All right, let's start with the first card, Hope. So some of you guys have been through some tragic, exhausting relationships, okay? It seems like just with the first card, not only has this awakened you spiritually, this relationship that you guys either are in or got out of, we'll clarify as we go, is bringing more hope into your life. So in 2020, it's about remaining optimistic and hopeful about your love life, because a lot of you guys are seeing it. Like I said, 2019 was a hot ass mess in love and relationships. So it can really discourage people in love and relationships to want to even try. And so this seems to be you guys. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. So again, this relationship already feels like it was a part of your spiritual awakening for these cards to come out so heavily. Compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. So as you guys are in 2020, this is also not just about being optimistic, but having compassion for yourself by forgiving the things and the things that you've done in the past in the relationships. Like I said, going into 2020, it seems like there's still, in January, if you guys haven't seen those predictions, there is still, and this is a timeless video, I have to mention that, a lot of past energy, even in January, that needs to be cut off. So as your love life is developing in 2020, forgiveness about why you did this, why you did this, why you did this, why did you give this person this chance, why can't you let them go, all of the things that have happened. It's basically just letting that go and having compassion for yourself. So again, new love can come in, or it could, if you guys are in a relationship, it can mend the relationship. And we're gonna figure out if you're in a relationship or not based on this. Okay, nature, ground yourself. Again, spirituality already all over this set of cards for the year of 2020. Grounding yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, connect with elements, and trust. So right now, it's like you guys are working on yourself, whether in a relationship or looking for a relationship, in order to be in a healthy, solid relationship. Because for you guys, I don't feel like you have problems dating or meeting new people. It's more of like the type of person that you guys are looking for. So let's get into the tarot and see what's going on. Yeah, you guys are looking for someone who can give and reciprocate the amount of love and serving that you guys are doing, or work together as a team. Page of Cups, you guys do have puppy love, either in a relationship that you're currently in or will be in for 2020. I don't know why, but I'm feeling strong single vibes on this entire pick a card reading. Knight of Swords, some of you are fearful whether this new relationship is already here or going to be. There is some fear here as far as taking action towards it, or if it's right, or if it's the right time, that type of stuff. The Sun card. So yeah, your love life, I feel like this is half and half. Some of you guys just met someone or are in the dating stages, and it feels good for those of you who are. It feels good. There's puppy love, but ultimately, I feel like your guys' love life in 2020 is going to be good. A lot of happiness. It's going to happen slowly. It's not going to happen very swiftly, but I do see that there's a lot of happiness here. The Sun card, the Fool card, yeah, so it's an adventurous love in 2020. Happiness, freedom and happiness. The Fool card is all about freedom, living freely, traveling. Some of you guys have met someone or are dating and you're or going to travel. If you haven't already, you're going to travel or you're going to meet them traveling. And then we also have the Tower card, but some of you also have fears. And that's what's kind of holding off the relationship, is the fears of the things that have happened, whether you were with this person or not. And so basically it's like this relationship that has either approached itself right now in your life or is getting ready to, take it how it resonates. There is a little bit of hesitation. Like there's love, there's happiness, there's excitement, there's inspiration. But with the Trust card, I also feel like there's a little bit of hesitance by having faith that this will actually work out. And again, for those of you who are not in a relationship, it's the same thing. This person comes in, you meet them, you start dating, or you start talking on the phone, and you're just like, okay, this might be too good to be true. I don't know. They're giving, they're serving, they like me, I like them. It seems like we would have a good time, but there's still some fear there. And that's the trust problem, the trust factor that you guys have. Yeah, communicating clearly and compromise. And then we have one more. There's something better. Yeah. So a lot of you guys, again, past energy. I hate to always bring up the past, but there is still a little bit of past energy that needs to be cleared, that something is coming in for you guys. And there's something better. So if a lot of you are having fears about moving forward, or finding someone that you still will have that connection with that you've had with this past person, you're getting word that there's something better and that you don't need to compromise to have it. And the communication is that's something that you guys also are working on, communication in relationships. Because again, you guys have trust issues and you don't know where your love life is going. Even if you just met this person, again, take it how it resonates, because I know there's so many of you, whether you met this person or you haven't, something that you have to work on so that it could be an established relationship is having more trust in your own intuition and discernment and judgment. Because a lot of you guys are fearful from jumping into relationships. Those of you who will take the risk in 2020, you will see that there's a lot of excitement, a lot of inspiration, a lot of damn passion, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. This love starts off as a puppy love, but it leads to nothing but freedom and happiness. But also before and while you're in that situation, make sure that you don't lose yourself and you stay grounded, because that's kind of what I'm seeing in 2020. Whoever this person is, it's like you guys have been waiting for this person for some time now. Yeah, soul cage, rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. So again, this was some of you guys are getting free from this relationship, this past relationship, and it's because there's someone new coming in, and there's a lot of excitement. It's like butterflies. You know how you first meet someone, you start dating, it's exciting, like it's everything. Like, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite movie? It's, you know, the annoying love that you see people on the couch caking, and you're like, oh, you guys are so annoying. That's the type of like connection that you have with this person. And if this feels familiar, then that is the person I'm talking about. If not, they're coming in. But it's all due to you releasing yourself from this last relationship that you had with the soul cage and the restriction. It was restricting you from new love coming in. And again, you guys are hard on yourself about it because the compassion card is here. So this is things that you're also working on too within yourself. The present, living in the present moment. Yeah, so getting out of the past in general, wiping it clean so a new person can come in. This love feels really good. The energy feels really good. They reciprocate, they serve. You guys just work really well together. It's a life partner. It's a soulmate for sure. So with the present moment, we have gift, treasure, revelation of own value, and nowness. So a lot of you guys have been working on yourself and wanting something better. And this person, whoever this person is coming in, they're a better fit for you. So the love that you've had for someone that you've gotten out of a relationship with, you've learned your value, and you're learning your value so that you can attract this person into your life as well. Yeah, my beloved. This is a pretty dope relationship. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it feels really good. It feels very fun, adventurous, and new. It's kind of like high school love. Just like, oh, let's do this. We should do this and do this. Like, that's the type of love. It says, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So again, this seems like a life partner. Some of you guys, and this is for a few of you, that have gotten out of that relationship and felt like you weren't going to find someone better, or you weren't sure if that next person coming in was going to be for you. I strongly feel like it could have been a strong connection of a twin flame or soulmate. But basically what universe is still saying is it needs to be released. This is only for a few of you. It needs to be released so that you can enjoy this amount of love in your life. This love is adventurous, it's new, and it's young, and it's full of life. In 2020, if you could be and do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway of the soul. So this is a soul decision to move forward and to live in the present and have revelation of what you deserve as far as a life partner is concerned, in love in general. So the hopefulness that you're having is actually manifesting this new person coming in for 2020. Snake Princess, the Serpentine Path to Power. So you guys are discovering more of who you are. Snow White and her animal friends. You inspire trust and confidence. That's exactly what I was saying. Confidence, but also trust. And it's hope. Your hope is what brings this new person in. The things that you guys have been through in relationships, the troublesome worries that you've had with relationships, not feeling like you guys had a lot of limited perspective around love and relationships because there was a lack of hope as far as meeting someone that would be able to meet, I don't want to say the standards, but just the qualifications of love. Having somebody serve you the way you serve, and it worked together as a partnership. As I mentioned on my Instagram, once you guys are fulfilled with love and happiness and freedom, it is a different level of partnership versus I need someone to make me feel free, happy, and loved. You are now fulfilled, and now you desire to share that with someone. That's where universe is trying to get you to, because whoever this person is coming in next year is a life partner. But first, this is about you, the work that you're doing. Overall guidance, yeah. So there was a lot of hurt that you guys are still letting go of. Whether it was rejections or relationships not working out, dating, feeling like you're coming to a dead end. All of this is also not just a part of the spiritual awakening, but it has to do with your heart chakra. We have compassion, and we also have the horse has a heart, the unicorn has a heart here. And this just tells me that this is love for yourself, but also being optimistic about your love life in 2020 is what, again, is going to bring this person in. So love is the matter and the heart of the matter. Your heart is at the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and to be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So I just want to touch on this before I end this deck. There have been a lot of things that have occurred in 2019 for you guys in love. And it has created a lot of trust issues going into relationships. And so higher self dedicates a space for you to connect in order to have better discernment when dating and meeting people, so that you can establish trust, so that you can have the trust that you need to go into a relationship. Without the trust and the communication, these are two big factors that I'm picking up for this group. It will not lead to a successful relationship. So while the heart chakra is here, it also tells me that you guys are blocked. So the person that you're waiting for is coming in 2020. And if they have already come in the month of December, is mainly what I'm hearing. If you've met someone in December and it feels like this, that's the person, okay? Or at the end of 2019, as this video is timeless, the heart chakra, this is about healing, okay? Healing, trusting. You have to heal before you trust again. If your wounds are open, then you're just bleeding on to the next person. Heal yourself and allow this next person to come in. Overall for 2020, I see good things. Also creative project. Your soul longs to create itself and express itself. So all of this stuff, if you still have a little bit of trust issues, if you're still struggling with the things that have happened, express them through creative projects, whether that's a spoken word, a journal, singing, dancing, however you need to express this and clear your heart and so that it can be open again. Because right now, some of you guys, your heart is not open for new love to come in. Then that's what you need to do, is express yourself through a creative project so that you're not suppressing it and trying to move on. So if you guys chose deck number 2, this is your reading and what to expect in your love life for 2020. Stay encouraged. Remember, hope for you guys is what manifests this new love, new and exciting love in 2020. All right, I'm going to move on to deck number 3. All right, if you guys chose deck number 3, this is your reading and what to expect for your love life in the year of 2020. As I've mentioned earlier, it is a timeless video. All right, I'm starting off with tarot. Right off the bat, we have Judgment card. You guys could be a twin flame or dealing with a twin flame, or will meet your twin flame in 2020. I'm going to start speaking up a lot about the twin flame dynamics and the connection, as I am a twin. A lot of you, if you've asked about a twin flame and wanting a twin flame, you do not want a twin flame. This is not a fairy tale. This is like a mission impossible with miracles, challenge, beautiful nightmare, etc. Okay? And I'll explain more as we get into it, because with the Judgment card, this is about spiritual awakening, which means whoever you're meeting in 2020 or whoever you've been dealing with going into 2020 is a part of your spiritual awakening, transformation, calling to wake you up to evolution, elevating, and spirituality. 6 of Cups, past. This is past life. So if you, again, there's 2 scenarios here. Either you're dealing with someone on and off going into 2020, or you're meeting someone in 2020. And this person, I'm going to describe them and you're going to go ahead and take it how it resonates. Chemistry, you feel like you've known each other for a long time. You feel like no one else knows you better than this person. Or when you meet this person, it's like literally as if you've known them forever. This is like a soulmate twin flame. Chariot, so something is on hold. You could be a Cancer or dealing with one. You don't have to be. Queen of Pentacles, some of you are longing for a relationship in 2020 or looking for something a little bit more solid and committed for the purpose of the desires of your heart and what you guys want. 5 of Wands, yeah. So it seems like this was a twin flame relationship that you guys have either found out in 2019 or you're getting ready to find out in 2020. And also embrace, yeah. It was a sacred union, or this person coming in is a sacred union. And I'm going to clarify whether this is past or not, because it seems like it's a past relationship. King of Cups, 6 of Cups again. Okay, so this is definitely a past life person or someone that you've been dealing with. 7 of Swords, it seems like they're popping up again in 2020, or there's still some energy that needs to be released. Something happened in 2019 that really created a lack of trust for you guys because of this situation. Embrace each other, through each other, you find the missing pieces. So if you guys are dealing with the twin flame and you've already met them, for those of you, this is just, it's a sacred union. Like I said, twin flames come together for the purpose of unconditional love, individual purpose, and together mission. Those are usually the 3 key points here. It's all about spirituality. It has nothing to do with a fairy tale relationship or a relationship. This type of relationship is more so for the benefit of the planet than it is for a relationship. And that's the tricky part. So this past relationship in this year seems to have created a lot of heartbreak or mental distraction in your life. So for 2020, intuition is in the reverse. Imagination is in the reverse. It's waking you up to spirituality. 2020 for you guys is about spiritual awakening. And it doesn't seem like for you guys, this is a new relationship in 2020. It seems like it's a continuous relationship that needs to be addressed, even if it's the energy that you're still carrying before new love comes in. Prosperity. Yeah, it's about you. 2020. So I know this is not something that you guys are super excited to hear. And I'm going to get to the new love and see if there's new love coming in. But what I really want to share with you guys is you are your new love for 2020. And again, I know, I get it. But it's so important that you understand that the best life partner for you is you. These are the things that need to be established. As I've mentioned on my Instagram, there's two situations when it comes to relationships, okay, that I'm noticing. There's codependent relationships and there's independent relationships, which are healthy. Now, the problem is this, you guys have to love yourself, and not the cliche love, but love yourself enough to be your own partner so that when the next person comes in, you're prepared for it. So basically what I'm saying, without digressing, is you are fulfilled with freedom, happiness, and love, and you desire to share that with another person, which would be a partner, rather than I need or feel like I need someone to make me feel love, feel happiness, and feel freedom. That is not a healthy relationship. That's codependent. So when that person is not doing that, or even in this relationship, if they weren't doing that or making you feel happy, loved, or free, it's not their responsibility. It's your responsibility. And again, this is a mature conversation. So if you guys chose this deck and this stone, then this is a mature situation that we got here. And it's all about spirituality, because you're evolving and you're awakening to what a healthy relationship in this lifetime should look like. And that's, I'm fulfilled. Oh, we come along and we're like, ooh, let's experience this life together. This is healthy. This is exciting. This is fresh. This is new. Okay, going into intuition. This situation, waking you up to spirituality. Your intuition. Some of you guys, if you're looking into tarot reading or you're looking into more spirituality, that is what this relationship is doing or will do for you in 2020, whether you've met your twin or not. Okay? This is about prosperity, increasing finances, getting yourself together in a place where you feel free and happy, and then this person will come in. It'll be a sacred union. Also, imagination, a vision, a new reality. Some of you need to shift your reality before calling in that next person also. And because you are creating your own reality through your thoughts, through your belief system, right? This is what we believe in theory. I mean, you can call this theory, but this is what I believe. In order to attract that new person, you also have to change in here. The reality shifts when inward shifts, when you shift inside. As I change, my reality and perspective or perception changes. And that's when you can give yourself permission to dream, believe in unlimited possibilities. It's like you guys are breaking through in 2020 so that you guys can have a healthy, established relationship. Some of you guys even have children. Some of you. Obviously, if you're 14 or 15, I'm not talking to you, so if it doesn't resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. But I did want to mention some of you guys that do have children. It's necessary for you to also be your own life partner before this person comes in. So again, before I move on, and I know I'm preaching, the problem is we see it and believe it, but you have to believe it and then you will see it. It's backwards. So I believe it and then it appears. Okay, and so a lot of you guys haven't really been able to manifest what this new person would look like, feel like, how it would be, because you don't see it. And so if you're relying so heavily on your physical representation, then things are going to be hard for you to manifest. Okay. New love coming in for 2020. Choose a new direction. Perfect timing. So it seems as if it will be a perfect timing in 2020 for new love to come in when you choose a new direction. Again, when you create a new reality. It seems like some of you guys, a very few of you, will be able to tap into this and do this. And it seems like it will happen towards the end of next year. That love will present itself. But again, this sacred union is a love for yourself, the unseen. Too much is hidden from you. So this is subconscious things that need to be worked on. There is a lot of hurt, trauma, healing, forgiveness. All of that needs to be cleaned up so that you can attract the right person. These things I'm seeing are subconscious things. that we cannot see, but something happens in love and we feel a need to, like if we're in a relationship and something happens or we're talking to someone and we don't like the way that they're doing something or where they're not calling us enough or whatever it is, these triggers are basically alerting you that there still needs to be some healing. And so a lot of this is unseen until you get into a relationship, right? You can heal as an individual, but getting into a relationship, it's like, oh snap, I thought I was ready, but damn, I'm not ready to do all that. Because whoever this person was in 2019 or your twin flame, you really did love this person. There's a lot of love here and they loved you too. But it's time now for you to go on your own spiritual journey. And don't shut yourself off from new love while doing that. Beauty and the Beast. You need some space in a relationship. So some of you guys are in a relationship, very few of you guys. Again, this is also about taking space because it's not time. So I'm going to say this again because this is a very mature group. If you've chosen this group, you are waking up to a whole nother integration of elevation and spirituality. If you're in a relationship now, it requires space for you guys to still work on your individual evolution. Okay? Dragon, fly, mermaid, you've attracted wonderful news. So yeah, you're going to start seeing things shift in 2020. Prosperity, abundance, everything is coming in for you. It's just the love life is on hold. Notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. So if you guys are feeling alone in 2020, or if you're feeling alone now, this means that there's a desperate desire for you to get closer to spirituality, your spirit self, God, universe, whatever you choose to call it. Again, I have to digress back to that relationship. If you guys are in a relationship, basically, if universe is telling you it's time for a break, if you resist it, the relationship will fall apart. So just be in tune and noticing the signs, and your intuition heavily needs, like your intuition in 2020 vision needs to be A1. 2020 vision, third eye clarity, be able to see things spiritually, like you're not for me, you're not for me, you're not for me, like quickly, so that you guys can get to the places that you need to be in life. So intuition, if you feel like it's time to let it go, let it go. Otherwise, you're only going to prolong the process of your journey and their journey. Okay? This also takes bravery to open yourself back up to another relationship after all of this has transpired. Okay? All right. So because this is such a heavy reading, that's basically what I have for you guys, so that you guys can kind of settle in and let that marinate. But for the most part, I see that your new love in 2020 is yourself. And if that's something that you're not excited about, that is just a confirmation that this is something that you really need to have, because even if a relationship comes in, no relationship could make you happy or feel free or feel loved if you don't first. It has to be recognized here first. Again, so you guys are doing great. I just want to leave you with that. I don't want to drag you guys and make it seem like this is a hopeless situation. It's a beautiful situation, because in 2020 you guys are going through a self-discovery and a self-awareness, and discovering yourself, building that trust back up, and also just loving yourself for 2020. And then boom, this person comes in or they come back. Those are the two things that I hear. New person in or old person comes back. And it actually works well for you. Whether it's the new person or the old person, you will know, because you will be in a place of discernment and have intuition to make the decision, unlike where you currently are now. So you guys are doing great. Stay encouraged, stay uplifted, and don't forget to leave comments down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. I'm going to move on to deck number 4. All right, if you guys chose deck number 4, this is your reading in what to expect in love or your love life for 2020. All right, let's start with tarot. Patience. 7 of Swords keeps coming out for this pick a card reading. A lot of trust issues. Lot of trust issues going into 2020, which I'm not surprised. Like I said, 2019 was a hot ass mess in relationships. 7 of Cups, dream. Some of you guys are dreaming about a new person coming in or an old person. Queen of Swords. Leadership, delight, and receive in reverse. says, be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. This is in the reverse. Some of you guys are blocking love or relationships transpiring in 2020. It's due to trust issues, past hurt, pains, things you've seen, things you've heard, things of that nature. Count your blessings, enjoy life. It seems like somebody's waiting for you. There's a person that's waiting for you in 2020. But like I've mentioned a lot in my coaching and love, manifesting things, like a car or something like that, it's different. But manifesting a person, you actually have to be on the same frequency. So if we're looking at a radio station and you're on 102, this person's on like 97, it has to be here so that you guys can attract one another. And so in order to attract a soulmate, you have to be operating on the same exact frequency, right? So there are stories such as two people were manifesting, lit candles. They're like, okay, I'm manifesting. They meet each other and they're like, I was manifesting you. I've been praying about this. That's kind of like the situation. This person will have the same story about, oh yeah, I've lit a candle, or I thought about it, or I wrote the things I wanted in a person and you appeared. That's frequency, synchronicity. You guys are working together to come together, but it's going to require you patience. I feel like you guys might start dreaming about this person or already have, especially with the 7 of Cups. This person also, I feel like what you guys want in a relationship is also a dream. Freedom, happiness, the whole 9 yards. And then we have the Queen of Swords here. But some of you guys, man, some of you guys are hard to get to, right? For a few of you guys, I see like if you're dating, you have like a full body armor on. You got to open up just a little bit more and again, with that being said, have patience with yourself. It's going to take time. So right now, also with the leadership card, 2020, you're focusing on yourself too. There's leadership here. You're stepping into that role. Some of you guys getting promotions, just focusing on that, taking your attention off of love. But also, I feel like you guys are waking up to purpose in 2020. So this person is on hold also. Universe wants you to find this inspiration and message that you have in purpose before this person comes in or comes back. We'll see. 2 of Swords. Some of you guys are indecisive. If you're in a relationship, you're not sure about it. But also I feel like for some of you guys, it's due to your fears and of uncertainty. So if you meet someone in 2020 and you're like, I'm not sure about their motives or something like that, just be cautious of your fears that are playing your loops based on past relationships and past situations. Because some of you guys are going into 2020 with fear. 8 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's coming in. Communication is coming in. It's romantic. It's a friendship too. 6 of Swords. It could be somebody from your past. Remember I said coming back. Man, a lot of us have past energy, huh? Past energy that needs to be cleared for sure. 6 of Swords is all about past life connection or past energy connections. Whoever this person is though in 2020, they really want to serve you. They really want to love on you. They want to splurge on you. They want to take care of you. They want to do nice things for you. And it's all coming from a pure motive. But I feel like when this person comes, which is why I always say sometimes it's not the right time for new love. Some of you guys feel like it's too good to be true. Like, okay, how long is this going to last? You got to be open to receive, right? So a lot of you are manifesting and you're like, okay, new love. I know I got to take some time to myself. New love, new love, new love. They come and you're like, I don't know if I can trust you or if this is too good to be true. Like I said, some of you guys have a full body armor on, trying to love and trying to be loved. And you got to open up just a little bit more. And if you're not ready to do that, patience with yourself and growing something with someone else. But just being aware of that also is going to help you in your love life in 2020. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. So again, this is a past relationship with this card. A lot of you guys in 2020 are working on your own acceptance of yourself, discovering yourself and accepting who you are and not changing, unless of course it's egotistical change, because it requires, when you're in a relationship, there is change that's necessary. But some of you change yourself in relationships unauthentically, like to be someone for this person. But in 2020, also what you're learning as this new person comes in and before they do is accept yourself, period, and then let people that don't go. instead of feeling like you have to change yourself. So a few of you guys are coming off as hard to get in 2020, and that's just because of the things you've been through. You have your sword down. The Queen of Swords, she's usually very hard to get. She's been through some things. She has trust issues. She's basically like, you got to come correct if you do. Two of Swords, but you're still uncertain about this person because of the place that you're in. There's no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. So this is that past relationship, letting it go. And not expecting a different result unless, of course, you change. Look inside yourself. Yes, look inside yourself. Look inside yourself. When good things are happening, are you pushing them away? When good things are happening, are you saying it's too good to be true? When good things are happening, do you believe that you're worthy of them? A lot of us are like, yeah, of course I'm worthy. But subconsciously, you have to really know that you're worthy of unconditional love, in the sense of also being able to recognize unconditional love. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So there's some things that you've learned from your past relationships. Acceptance is one, unconditional love is one, moving forward is one, learning how to trust again and open up your heart is another. Ask your angels. Yeah. So when this person comes into your life in 2020, if you guys are uncertain, which you guys are, there's some confusion mentally. You need clarity on this person because you feel like it's too good to be true. Like I said, they want to worship you, or they're coming back and they have something to offer you. But ask your angels is here, which means lean on your intuition, not your ego. Remember, your ego presents all kinds of fears. Like if someone does come back, let's just say that's the scenario. If you guys have been in a relationship and you really love this person and you want to know, like, if they're coming back in 2020, if this person does come back, you're not going to be able to know their true motives if you're operating out of fear of getting hurt again, or if you're operating out of fear of not being able to trust because you were betrayed in the past, or fear in general. You will not be able to make the right decision because your ego will be replaying, like, remember when that person did this, and remember when they said this, and now look at them. Like, that's ego. But if your heart is still there, then ask your angels for guidance in 2020 in your love life. Fertility. Some of y'all getting pregnant in 2020? Let me find out. All right, potential, powerful, creative energy, initiation energy. So if some of you guys are looking to have a baby in 2020, that's something that I do see for a few of you guys. But most importantly, this fertility is discovering self and creating a new life. Okay, remember, everything is not as it appears to be. Just because we see fertility does not mean that you're going to get pregnant or that you're going to have a child. So what I'm picking up on this card is more so it's creating a new life. It's birthing a new life out, or birthing a new life in general. But also I feel like it's birthing a new heart to receive, because the heart that you have has been damaged for some time, and there needs to be some healing. Is sanctuary here? Because damn, there needs to be a little bit more healing. So your heart is becoming fertile to receive. Okay, now if your heart is stone, not because you're a bad person, but because of the things you've been through, it's going to be very hard for someone to plant a seed, or for you to plant a seed to manifest a new partner or love in your life in general for 2020. Divination, yes, wow, there's going to be a lot of necessary discernment in 2020, just because it's going to be such a rapid year of not just fertilization, but also manifestation. This is about prophecy, destiny, future for fortune, and fate. So whoever you're meeting, or whatever situation happens in 2020, it is fate. It is destined. Okay, it is part of your journey. It is part of your prophecy. But you have to use divination. You have to use intuition to know the truth of the matter. Alice in a Sea of Tears, cast away, feeling abandoned. Yeah, so some of you guys, because of this relationship, like I said, with your heart, there has to be a castaway of all of your fears. And again, love, it's very simple. You heal your heart, you put yourself out there on the chopping block, and bam, happens again. Then you bring it back and you're like, nope, I'm not doing this again. I'm done. Forget love, I'm done. And then a little part of you is like, oh, but you put your heart back on the chopping block, and bam, happens again, right? This is a part of the process of who we are as love. We have to understand that nothing can conquer love, that love does not hurt, that the things around love hurt. The abandonment, the rejection, the mistrust, the integrity of people, the pain, all of that does not come from love. Love feels good. Don't confuse those two, okay? You're learning what love is in 2020. I will watch over you, Wolf Moon. So this is all a part of your prophecy and destiny in love. In 2020 is a big year for you guys. Your realizations around love in general is a big deal. So with I watch over you, this is divine. This is universe. Okay? And then peace. Peace in your heart. Peace in your mind. Because right now, if you were to get in a relationship, or if you're in a relationship, you guys are probably still dealing with these situations. It would not work out to the fullest potential because of the things that need to be addressed. Joy. You guys are working on establishing joy individually in yourself so that it could be manifested and poured into your relationships. You're mastering joy and love in 2020 for your relationships. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. So being thankful, but also what I'm hearing for you guys is every situation you've been in, every love relationship you've been in was good because you've learned. There's lessons learned, and take something from it. If you're going to take something from past relationships, take the love. Don't take the pain, okay? You're learning how to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest potential of joy, okay? Without or with one another, whether you're in a relationship or not. Trustworthy guidance. You've received an idea. It's real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you each and every way. Ask for and receive support and trustworthy guidance. So whatever this is in your life, even if it's going after joy, going after the things that you love. A lot of you, I even feel like, might be focusing on finances too, which again is going to help prosper your love life as well. Trustworthy guidance and ask your angels, and divination is here. This situation that you're in currently right now is to get you to wake up to spirit and utilize to wake up to higher self. Higher self is saying that these situations have happened for a purpose, and the purpose is to also turn to your guidance, turn to your intuition, because you don't have to do it all by yourself. This is a card that needed to be in every deck, honestly. Let your past go. The burdens of carrying your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons of the love. See what I'm saying? Just said that. That's crazy. Okay. Keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or you don't need it. It's now gone. Okay? That pretty much sums it up. So, if you guys chose deck number 4, this is your reading and what to expect in your love life. Remember, be patient with yourself, be open to receiving, but before you're open to receive, you have to heal and allow things to happen and let your past go and so forth. So don't forget to leave comments down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. I'm going to move on to deck number 5. All right, if you guys chose deck number 5, this is your reading and what to expect or your love life for 2020. Devil. All right, so we have Capricorn energy here. We have King of Cups here. This is interesting. You don't have to be a Capricorn. You could be dealing with one. You don't have to be, but it is here. 5 of Cups, past relationships. Go figure. Seems to be a common trend in today's pick a card reading. 5 of Cups, so that's a breakup. That's a past breakup or things that have happened, but damn, there's a lot of love here. Ace of Swords, this is encouraging you to look at things differently in 2020. Change your perspective, as I always say. Okay? See things differently. Allow new ideas, new thoughts around love in general to manifest in 2020. So if you see love one way, allow a new perspective of love in 2020. Empress. So you guys could be a mom. You don't have to be. But I feel like you, in 2020, you guys are getting your confidence back. A lot of dating going on. It's interesting. There's a lot of dynamics that are playing right now. I I don't know why I feel like this is like majority of the people who are watching this pick a card are single or just got out of a relationship. Okay. So we have Temperance here in the reverse, Sagittarius energy, Gemini energy, jeez, 5 of Swords, and 7 of Pentacles. Patience, 5 of Swords, conflict, past relationships going on here. Still holding on to things in 2020 that need to be letting go of. Temperance, I feel like this is like a twin flame situation. I don't feel like there's a reconciliation in 2020. There's something that you need to learn here. To love again also, but to open up yourself to something new. We have Lovers in the reverse as well. So let's see what this is all about. Twin flames, yikes. Okay, so yeah, like I said, reconciliation, I don't feel like in 2020. The only reconciliation I see is obviously, yes, of course, with yourself and your spirit guides. When it comes to the matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So in 2020, some of you are looking back on this relationship that didn't work out. Some of you are dating. Again, it's weird because some of you left this relationship and in 2020 you're dating a lot, but you still love this person. Okay? There is no right or wrong. Basically taking the lessons from the things you've learned and moving forward. There was a lot of conflict going on that I see here. And this energy is still transpiring into 2020. So it seems like it's time to cut it off and be patient with letting go of this person. It's a process. Letting go of this person, especially if it's a twin flame, this is a separation. Okay? Let's just see what else is going on because this is a heavy reading already. Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So some of you guys are meeting someone new or have met someone new going into 2020. Growth. But the most important thing is that you guys are growing in abundance. You guys are having a struggle. Man, this has been a struggle again, especially because it's a twin flame. So a lot of you guys in 2020 are getting your confidence back. You're dating again. I definitely see dating in 2020, but whoever this person is, this King of Cups, this is a past relationship conflict, emotions, a lot of stuff going on here. The Lovers card, you guys are not in union. You guys are not together in 2020. You're having patience. Stop waiting. It says wait, but it's like, the wait that I'm feeling is not like waiting for this person. It's more of like waiting until you allow yourself to get back into another relationship. Because if you've chosen this deck, this tells me that there still is a massive amount of healing. One thing that needs to happen in 2020 for you guys in love is to kind of grow and better yourself so that you can attract people in a higher frequency or attract the right person for you. Let go. I knew it. Let go. The separation is necessary. Let it go. If you're hanging on to it, it's like a rope, as I've mentioned in a previous video. It's like a rope and you're holding on to it, and tight at the bottom of that rope, it's just a big cargo box of all of this stuff from the past. And as you're still holding on, it's literally ripping through your wrist. And when you let it go, it's going to relieve a lot of pressure. Yes, it's going to be like, it's going to be grieving. It's going to be like, sadness and things like that. But it's necessary. The longer you hold on to this situation, the longer you also hold on to all of the burdens and the pains that's attached to it. Okay? This is definitely twin flame or separation or a situation where you're still holding on to this person in 2020. And if you don't let it go, you're going to hinder new love from coming in. Find a peaceful resolution with this person and with yourself for the decisions you've made in the past, in your past relationships. And again, like I mentioned, being patient. But you have to come. Okay, so here's the cool thing, right? Let's spice up the energy because this is heavy as hell. The cool thing is that the acceptance comes from trusting Source, that Source will bring in the right person for you. Okay? This level of acceptance and trust is a peaceful resolution in your heart. Now, we can lie and we can be on social media like, ooh, I'm single, I'm about to woo woo. But in your heart, you know how you feel when you go to sleep at night. So find a peaceful resolution where you can be authentic with yourself. Doesn't matter what everyone else thinks about how you're doing or what happened in the past relationship or things of that nature. This is about making a peaceful resolution in your heart so you can let go. And only you know when that time is coming. So this person, if you're still looking at their social media, if you're still stalking them, if you're still checking on them, this would be an indicator that you have not let go. And that energy, that means that you're still holding on to it. But when you really let go, and I know some of you are like, well, how do you let go? How do you let go of this? Like, how are you going to do this? Like, how? And again, I want to say not everyone on this deck is a twin flame, but it could be a very passionate soulmate connection, okay? Just because the twin flame card is here doesn't mean it has to be a twin flame. Only you know that. So it could be a very deep spiritual and soulmate connection. But that peaceful resolution is just that letting go of just letting it go, getting rid of everything in the house that they left behind, cleaning out your social media and just saying, okay, I'm ready for a new beginning. And it's okay if you're not right away, because the Seven of Pentacles is here for patience. Big happy changes. Yeah. So things are going to turn around for you guys in 2020. This has been heavy. And like I said, a few of you guys are really getting your confidence back. With the Devil and the Empress card, you guys are feeling sexy, you're feeling handsome, whatever. And you're just like, I'm about to get out there. Like, what have I been doing? Soon as you let go and make a peaceful resolution, your entire energy just shifts. And you're like, ooh, man, I'm about to go out. I'm about to do these things. This is good, right? But I'm also hearing be cautious, right? Because the Devil, I call the Devil the lusty beast. And so be cautious about the dating. Don't just jump into the relationship as an escape. Because I feel like there will be opportunities in 2020 for you to escape this feeling. But after you're done being intimate, if this is what you decide to do in 2020, you will feel in your heart still being heavy. That means you have not made a peaceful resolution and you're not ready to open up yourself to another person intimately. Okay? So I do want you guys to be aware of that situation, because people are attracted to you in 2020. Okay? It is what it is. And it's because you're getting your confidence back, you're getting your glow back, you're finally letting go, you're making peace with the situation, right? You're understanding why things happened. That's also another way to get a peaceful resolution and to let things go, is to have an understanding of why things happened and why they had to happen. So big happy changes. There is a shift. Remember, you can create a new future by changing your present moment. This is just in the current energy now. But as soon as you guys shift, things happen. You begin to grow. Abundance starts flowing in, whether it's abundance in love. Abundance in life is also something that I'm hearing. The mermaid and the turtle. Okay? An elder will teach you. So 2020, you are growing. You're seeking out a mentor, whether it's life coaching or looking for someone to help you, a therapist or whatever. And someone is teaching you about love, about life, about why things have happened, about how to let go. Okay? Also, the Lovers card is here in reverse. The Temperance card is here in reverse. I did not touch on the Temperance card, and I don't want to take too much time, but this is about spiritual disconnect. You, in this energy currently, will attract people at a very low frequency. With Temperance in reverse, you need to shift so that you can attract the right person into your life, okay? So this Temperance is being very delicate with your spirit. Don't just give yourself to anybody because you're escaping. And this is a mature conversation to have. And so I'm just giving you guys a predestined situation that will happen in 2020. People are attracted to you. They're going to want to be with you intimately. And so this is something that you just need to be cautious of, because there's still some things that you're letting go of this person that you love. All right, Yamaya, Grandma, Ocean. This is also about protection. Sanctuary, yeah. So a lot of you guys are going into sanctuary. I know that you guys love to hear the word sanctuary when it comes to looking for love. Yay. So basically, privacy, respect boundaries, personal space. Like I said, that's what you guys are learning in 2020 is sanctuary. You need some time to let it go. To let go of the situations from the past. Play while you wait. So this is something that has to happen too for you guys in 2020, which I do see it happening, big happy changes, is have fun. Set aside all of this burdenness and find your happiness and find your freedom so that you guys can have fun and enjoy things so you're not dwelling on the past situations. Remember, as long as you stay in this energy, it's going to be very hard for you to manifest in general, because the only pentacles I see on the board is the 7. So this could also block abundance and prosperity from coming into your life because everything is connected. All right. So, yeah, I actually feel like that's something that is really emotionally blocking you, is this situation. Trying to make sure that I'm covering everybody, but it seems like this is a heavy situation when it comes to a past relationship that you guys really love, someone that you really loved. Change is natural and good, and yes, it can hurt. So this sanctuary is also causing change for you, natural change, but also we have the elder will teach you, and we also have growth. Let go. So you guys are learning a lot in 2020. I feel like new love for you guys is on hold. I do feel like there is going to be someone coming in with Ace of Swords, but it only comes when you guys change your way of thinking around love. Because right now, I don't feel like you guys have had a lot of situations that have excited you about love based on the situations that you currently went through, the events and circumstances. So this is also about changing your perspective. For instance, if you grew up and your parents were divorced and you were young, I'm not saying this is you, but this is just a way to create a perspective around love. So examine those things in 2020 so that you can see why you're attracting certain situations. Okay, studying the way that you're thinking, because remember, you're creating your own reality. So you're the person that has the paintbrush. You're painting your own masterpiece. So you're in charge here, taking responsibility for the situations that have happened in the past, letting it go and moving forward, not being so serious also is what I'm hearing. Just play, have fun, and focus on your sanctuary time and change. Okay, so that's what I see for you guys in love. I do feel like there will be somebody coming in, but it seems like it's going to be towards the end of the year. If it does happen, for those of you who shift, I feel like some of you are going to shift drastically, but some of you's energy is still holding on. So, and that's okay. Time, right? Progress over perfection. So stay encouraged. Make sure that ultimately in 2020, if you can even find it now, remember, it's just a shift. Shift takes a millisecond, right? It doesn't have to be 5 years. Some people say if you've been in a relationship for 2 years, it takes half as long to get over it. All of that is the beliefs that you have adopted. You can get over someone, let go of someone, find a peaceful resolution, and literally now, like it's very quickly, this shift of energy. As soon as you can be happy, it's as soon as you can be sad, right? These are shifts, and so you're learning that energy. And this takes growth. This takes time. So if you guys chose deck number 5, this is your reading in what to expect in your love life for the year of 2020. Make sure that you guys leave some comments down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, I'm going to move on to the last deck, number 6. All right, if you guys chose deck number 6, this is your reading in what to expect in love for the year of 2020. Let's see if you guys got love coming in, because the other groups, it's looking a little shaky. 5 of Swords. Oh no, Aquarius energy. Is that in the upright spirit? Let's just keep it like this. Okay? Some of you guys have hope. Some of you guys are losing hope. You're tired. You're coming out of this energy though. This is good. Glad to see this. 2020, you guys are coming out of this energy. You have options. That's good. You have options. I'm just going to do this because you know how I feel about the Star card. If any of you guys watch my channel frequently, you know that my favorite card in the deck is the Star card. This represents hope, happiness, optimism. It just gives me good vibes. Aquarius energy here, okay? You could be Aquarius or dealing with an Aquarius, or you could be on the cusp. All right. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. This is good. This is good. Chariot. There's been a hold in your love life. Things are turning around. 9 of Cups. A wish come true. Let's just do this. I don't know why I feel this way. Okay, so Spirit, okay, I have to say this with you guys because it's very strange to me that all these cards are coming out on the side and the Star card came on the side. So what this tells me is you guys are going to have a lot of control over your love life in 2020. Like universe, spirit, like right now this energy is dope as hell. It's like you have the power to either make love come in, and this type of love, let me just tell you guys, this type of love is a wish come true. It's like it feels amazing. It feels like the person that you've been waiting for, or you could be in a relationship now, or dating, or have had someone, or whatever the case may be. Take it how it resonates. But with all of this energy here, it's like your decision on what you want. Like you have full and utter control. You have the paintbrush, right? The masterpiece, your reality, and you're painting it. Spirit is like, I'm giving you full throttle next year. And this is amazing energy. First of all, abundance, love, a wish come true. It's like you find the one in 2020. Hermit card. So we do have Virgo energy. We have Cancer energy. We have Aquarius energy. I think that's all the tarot. Yeah. So we have a lot of energy here on the board. So things are going to either move forward, because even the Chariot card, it came out on the side. It's like either things are going to move forward or they're going to be on hold, but it's up to you to decide in 2020. You have to choose happiness. And isn't that crazy? Like people feel like happiness is a choice. You choose to be happy, though outside influences, events, and circumstances can make it hard for you to be happy. It doesn't mean it takes from you having control. I don't like the word control, but the power to make happiness occur, right? And joy. So you have that ability. Basically, Spirit is like, do you want to be happy? And if you say yes, and Spirit says, okay, in order for you to be happy, you need to get rid of this, this, and this, and that. You have to be so hungry for happiness that you're like, okay, done. Turn your phone off for a week, social media fast for 3 days. Like this is your guys' energy for 2020 is you decide. Do you want to be happy or do you want to repeat the past? Wish come true, changing your perspective, seeing things from another way, point of view is going to help you paint a new reality. Hermit card, some of you guys have been in hermit mode working on yourself. It's interesting because on this card, this guy is dwelling over relationship and he's hurt, but they're getting it in the background. It's like you've longed for this love and connection. You've sat back, you've watched it, and now universe is saying, if you want this, just say yes and make a decision. Make a determining factor that I'm going to be happy in 2020 and I'm open to receiving happiness. And if you guys want to, go ahead and comment down below. I'm open to receiving happiness in 2020. So if that means that, okay, this relationship that you're currently in or someone that approaches you in 2020 does not make you happy, then this is not for you. If it doesn't bring excitement and inspiration, it's not for you. So things are going to either move forward or they're going to be on hold. Your decision. 9 of Cups, because on the other end, when you decide to be happy, you have a wish come true. This relationship is amazing. Heart over mind. Okay? This isn't thinking. In 2020, you cannot think yourself into love. You have to feel it, and that's scary, I know. So that's what you guys are learning. Gentleness. Be gentle with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself or others. Speak with words of love. So again, it's on hold also because of how hard you are on other people or yourself, in which we're going to clarify. Expansion, yeah. I mean, okay, this is the best deck, personally. It feels good, right? This is the best deck. So if you guys chose deck number 6, but you guys have been doing the work. I don't want you to feel like, oh, it's the luck of the draw and you just chose 6 and this is a lucky deck. No, you guys have done the work. Even if you're not consciously aware of it, you've been through some things. There is a little bit of defense that you're trying to get out of, which is also part of the decision of being happy. 5 of Swords, you've been through some stuff. You're tired. You're ready to find the one. You're waiting, like, when is this going to happen? Whatever, this person is here or they're coming in with your decision. It's a commitment. It's abundance. It's freedom. It's happiness. It's love. So spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. And it also happens during a place of expansion for you guys too. So this person that's on the other side, right? So you have a decision. It looks like this, the Star card. If you have hope, this is the decision, whether it's hope in moving forward and hope in accepting that love and happiness, You can either be by yourself and dwell and not receive happiness, or you can change your perspective on things, get out of this energy, make a decision, right? Wish come true, and abundance. This is what happens if you don't. You're defensive, tired, exhausted, and waiting for love, or you can make the decision to do all this and have love and receive it. But you have to be open to receiving it. You'd be surprised at how many people are not open to receiving happiness and love. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Literally just said events and circumstances can also make it hard to be happy, but ultimately it's your decision, right? I'm on a mission to be so damn happy that if someone cuts me off in traffic or if I get a flat tire, I'm just like, okay, cool. I'll just figure it out, move forward, versus, oh my God, my entire day's ruined. Matter of fact, my entire month's ruined. Matter of fact, this year, forget the year. Like, having a place to be happy no matter what the events and circumstances are. I want to be able to not have anything in my account, not anyone by my side, and things go bad around me in circumstances, and I'm still happy. This is a level of expansion that you guys are reaching, okay? To still feel joyful even though the circumstances may say otherwise. Endurance, keep going. Remain hopeful, remain optimistic. This person is waiting for you. Power. I think I said power earlier because I said I don't like the word control, but that could have been another deck. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Remember I said decisions. You can either hold on and stay, and not just in a relationship, but in life of a place that's creating unhappiness for you, or you can walk away and say, okay, I deserve unconditional love. I deserve freedom and happiness. I'm letting it go. I have the power to make the decision, and boom, in that split moment in millisecond, everything shifts for you. That's all it takes, right? But it has to be authentic. Colony, delicacy, fragile, works that are created over a great period of time. So yeah, you guys have been through some things. Like I said, there is some longing for something more in your life, but also everything that you've been through has brought you wisdom. Yes. Isn't that crazy? We just have to be open to receiving happiness and love and freedom. And it's subconsciously. We don't know that we're doing it. It takes a high level of self-awareness to know this. But this person is waiting for you. Yes, there's your confirmation. All right. The unending sadness of looking back. Remember, I was just saying this in another video. When Lot's wife looked back and turned into a pillar of salt, I just use that example as understanding that there's nothing behind you. And if you're looking in the past, you might as well be gone. You might as well be dead because you're living mentally in a place that you are not currently in. You're not in the present moment. So endless regret, let it go. In order to be happy, basically Spirits is like, okay, if you want to be happy, deck number 6, let go of endless regret. That's not going to produce happiness for you. Let go of obsessive grieving and sadness. It's not going to occur for you, right? Replaying the past. Not going to be able to have this. And also negative nostalgia, constantly living in the past. What could I have done? Is this ever going to work? Should I not have done this? Why did I waste time? Whatever the case may be, this is also you basically sending off a radar to universe that no, I'm not ready to be happy right now because I have to relive these past events. I'm trying to free you guys. Basically. Little brother, little sister, siblings, younger friends, responsibility. So it looks like during this period of time of making your decision, you have someone around you that's going to help you. It might be someone new. It could be siblings. But whoever this person is, I love dragons. I don't know if you guys know that. But it's a spiritual person that will act as, whether it's a biological or spiritual person that's going to help you make this decision. Because I feel like you guys need help with just being aware of this. It's self-sabotage in a sense. It's not, I don't think you guys know that you're doing it, but basically you're resisting a lot of things in your life by staying in the past. And so I do feel like people are going to come. The black cat, lost magic, atonement, rebalance. So yeah, you guys are rebalancing yourself, but we know what the black cat means, right? It's an ending. Let it in, let it go. And so as time goes by, again, this is what you have on this side. And then at the very end, for your guys' guidance, we have Cupid. We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear... Wow, okay. All right. Let me just chill. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance. Like I said, it's a decision, guys. You guys literally have the ball in your court for 2020. It goes either way, right? I feel like a lot of you, it feels like a low percentage of 30% is going to choose happiness. But some of you are still holding on to, it's not just relationships. It's trauma. It's things that have happened in the past. It's loneliness. It's sadness. It's injustice that you feel has occurred. It's a lot of other things that and that's okay. The loop may not be tied in 2020 for those of you who select this, okay? And you will know who you are, because you're basically, if this is you, the 30%, the energy that I'm picking up is you're ready. Like you're tired. You're tired of defending yourself. You're tired of waiting. It's a certain urgency. You'll know when I'm describing it right now if I'm talking to you specifically, and you're just ready. Like you're at this point where you're like, I have nothing to lose. I'm done. Like I'm ready for love. I'm ready for expansion. I'm ready for freedom and happiness. I'm done. That's the 30% I'm talking to. These people are just like, okay, I want to be done. I want to be done. But if you're asking, how do I let go? You're in this group. And again, energy is always shifting. You guys can come over here, but I'm just showing you guys what I'm picking up. Okay. So allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Cupid, this person is waiting. Last but not least, law of attraction. Okay. Yes. Law of attraction. The last part of law of attraction that a lot of people fail to express to people. It's really good to feel like, okay, I'm going to attract this. I'm going to have a vision board. Yeah, I'm going to get new love. But you have to be open to receiving once you attract it. And sometimes it hits us right on our head and we're just like, all right, I'm still waiting on that thing that I was supposed to be attracting. So with that says, each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts. Remember, thoughts, beliefs create your reality. I said in the very beginning, you have the paintbrush of creating your masterpiece. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So if you guys chose this deck, be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of them, because you're investing every thought that you give. And if you're investing into looking back, you're only going to keep receiving past friendships, past relationships, past thoughts, past hurts, past pain. It's like you're basically putting yourself through it all over again. And right now, universe is saying, free yourself. Free yourself, my child. Free yourself. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. All right? And you deserve freedom. So if you guys chose deck number 6, this is your guys' reading and what to expect for the year of 2020 in love. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to comment down below so I can leave some words of encouragement. I'll be specifically looking out for group number 6, because I feel like this group in particular has probably the best energy as far as the work that you guys have done. You're coming down to the wire. You're on the 4th lap of the mile. You're literally coming to the finish line. So thank you so much for tuning into this pick a card reading. Until next time, love and light to you guys.